Language is more than a tool for communication. It is a powerful force that shapes our experiences, perceptions, and even the reality we live in. The words we use daily can influence how we see the world, how others perceive us, and ultimately, the paths we choose to follow. In this video, we will dive deep into the power of words, how the language we choose shapes not only our emotions, but also the reality we construct. Number 10. Technology and language, a new frontier. The intersection of language and technology is reshaping our relationship with reality. As artificial intelligence advances, it increasingly uses natural language to interact with us, creating experiences that blur the lines between digital and physical realities. For instance, virtual and augmented reality systems rely on sophisticated programming languages to craft entirely new environments. These innovations demonstrate the profound impact language has on our sense of reality. Take AI assistants like Siri or Alexa. They rely on human language to interact, understand, and assist. These programs evolve through language-based algorithms, showing that language isn't just descriptive, it's a powerful tool for creating new worlds. As we continue to explore augmented and virtual realities, the line between real and artificial becomes harder to define, largely thanks to the precision of programming languages. Number 9. Directing your own narrative. We are the authors of our lives, and the words we choose are the scripts. Whether we call ourselves successful or unlucky influences the way we interact with the world. Research in cognitive therapy has proven that reframing negative narratives can lead to better mental health outcomes, particularly in cases of anxiety and depression. A simple shift from "I am not good enough" to "I am learning and improving" changes how we see our abilities and how we take on challenges. Consider how narratives affect self-perception in high-stress environments, such as competitive sports or business leadership. Leaders and athletes often reinforce positive narratives through daily affirmations, reinforcing a mental framework for success. Our words are not passive. They are tools we can use to direct the trajectory of our personal and professional lives. Number 8. The ripple effect, how your words impact others. The influence of language is not confined to the self. It extends outward, affecting everyone around us. A simple compliment can elevate someone's mood, while a sharp word can ruin their day. Studies show that positive language in workplaces increases morale and productivity, whereas negative environments often lead to burnout. Consider how schools use language. Teachers who use encouraging words foster better student engagement and academic performance compared to those who rely on criticism. Socially kind and compassionate language can build strong bonds of trust and friendship, while negative or harsh language can create divides. The ripple effect is particularly evident in leadership roles, where the language used by a manager or a coach can set the tone for the entire team's attitude. Your words, even those said in passing, have the potential to uplift or diminish the spirits of others. Number 7. The hidden power of metaphor. Metaphors aren't just clever turns of phrase, they fundamentally shape how we understand the world. When we describe life as a journey, we automatically frame experiences as progress or steps toward a goal, fostering patience and perseverance. On the other hand, metaphors like "life is a battle" can lead us to view obstacles as enemies, priming us for confrontation rather than resolution. This isn't just poetic, it has practical implications for how we approach real-life situations. In therapy, patients are often encouraged to shift their metaphors to change their mental outlook. For example, someone struggling with anxiety might be taught to view their experience as a passing storm instead of an unending night, which can make coping more manageable. These subtle shifts in language can alter emotional responses and behavior, showing that metaphors don't just reflect our thoughts, they shape them. Number 6. Linguistic relativity. Your language limits your perception. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis posits that language doesn't just reflect thought, it shapes it. One striking example is how different cultures perceive color. In Russian, there are distinct words for light blue, goluboi, and dark blue, sini, and studies show that Russian speakers can distinguish these colors faster than English speakers, who use the single term blue. This linguistic divide affects how individuals categorize their visual experiences. More broadly, linguistic relativity suggests that if your language lacks words for certain concepts, you may struggle to grasp those concepts fully. For instance, indigenous tribes that lack a specific word for future tend to live more in the present. These findings highlight that our perception of reality is not merely a passive process, but an active construction influenced by the language we speak. Number 5. The science of sound and vibration. Words are not just conceptual. They are physical entities that can impact our surroundings. Dr. Masaru Emoto's work on water crystals demonstrated that words have a tangible, measurable effect on physical matter. When water was exposed to positive words like love, It formed beautiful, intricate crystals, while negative words like hate resulted in chaotic and broken formations. This research suggests that language, through its sound waves, can influence not just our emotions but the physical world. Given that the human body is made up of about 60% water, it stands to reason that the vibrations of our words impact our physical health and well-being. While more research is needed to fully understand this phenomenon, the science of sound and vibration gives new meaning to the phrase, words have power. Number 4, the subconscious power of repetition. Repetition is a key element in how language shapes our subconscious. Advertisers use it to embed slogans in our minds, and personal development gurus recommend repeating positive affirmations daily to create new mental patterns. This process, known as neuro-linguistic programming, involves using language to rewire the brain's thought processes. The more we repeat certain words or phrases, whether I am worthy or I am a failure, the more entrenched these beliefs become. This is why positive affirmations have such a profound impact on personal development. Athletes, for instance, use repetitive self-talk to visualize success, a technique proven to enhance performance. Repetition works because it bypasses the conscious mind and goes straight to the subconscious, where it builds long-lasting mental habits. Number 3, words literally change your brain. Neuroscience has shown that language isn't just processed in one part of the brain. It activates several regions depending on context and meaning. For example, action-related words like run or jump engage the motor cortex, while social words like family or love stimulate areas tied to emotional regulation. This means that words don't just convey meaning, they trigger corresponding physical reactions in the brain and body. Recent studies have also revealed that positive words can stimulate areas associated with pleasure and reward, while negative words activate the brain's stress response. Essentially, the words we choose have a physical impact on our neural circuitry, influencing how we feel and behave. This is why surrounding yourself with empowering language can literally reshape your brain for the better. Number 2, the emotional impact of self-talk. Our inner dialogue has a profound influence on our emotional state. Studies in cognitive behavioral therapy show that self-talk directly impacts our mental health. When we tell ourselves, I can't do this, we reinforce feelings of inadequacy, while saying, I'll give it my best shot, can boost resilience and confidence. Negative self-talk is linked to increased anxiety and depression, whereas positive self-talk can improve mental health and well-being. Cognitive restructuring, a key component of CBT, involves changing this inner dialogue to foster healthier emotional patterns. The next time you find yourself spiraling into negativity, consider reframing your words. Over time, this simple practice can lead to significant improvements in mood, confidence, and overall well-being. Number 1, language creates your worldview. At its core, language is the lens through which we view and understand reality. Linguist Edward Sepper once said, language shapes the way we think and determines what we can think about. This idea is more than just academic, it is supported by real-world examples. In cultures where language includes words for more complex emotions, individuals report a broader range of emotional experiences. For instance, studies have shown that people in collectivist cultures with language that focuses on the community tend to value relationships and emotional interdependence more than those from individualistic societies. Additionally, languages that emphasize community over the individual foster stronger social bonds, promoting cooperation and empathy. The structure of our language dictates the way we categorize and interpret the world, from how we understand time, such as cultures with cyclic or linear time perceptions, to how we express love, trust, or grief. The words we choose are not neutral, they actively construct the reality we live in, influencing everything from social behavior to mental health, for better or worse. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the power of words and how your language shapes your reality. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content like this. Also, drop a comment below and let me know what words you plan on using to shape your world. Thanks for watching, and remember, your words have power, so use them wisely. See you in the next video.